December nights, kissing under bright lights, snowflakes in my hair, carols playing in the air. I dream of December nights, kissing under bright lights, red bow in my hair, sleigh bells in the air. The only thing I'm missing is you.
Hello friends, good morning and welcome to December 1st. If you're new to my channel, my name is Kristen and DoSo Knits is my channel where I share with you guys how knitting has interwoven into my life and some other fiber crafts as well. So these videos are my Vlogmas where I'll just be recording some vlogs throughout the month of December to share with you guys more of like my day-to-day life in addition to some of my Advent and holiday knitting. December is my favorite month of the year. It is my birthday month, so maybe I'm a little bit biased, but I love winter. I love snow. It's my favorite. I love all the twinkly lights, everything. So I'm excited to take you guys with me more often throughout this month. So a lot of people will record Vlogmases every day and post them every single day on their channel. I mentally do not have the capacity to do that this year, so I am shooting to post a vlog hopefully every 3 days or so, or twice a week. We'll see how it goes, or we'll just see once a video starts getting a little long, I'll just pop it up on YouTube. So it's gonna be like a little surprise throughout December when I post. I will be announcing on my Instagram when I do post those videos as well. So if you'd like to keep up with me in between the videos, follow me on Instagram. My handle is DoSo Knits, and that's where you can find me over there. I'll be sharing day to day, probably my opening of Advents and just more in between the videos. So I have woken up, spent a little bit of time this morning working on my mystery Advent shawl from a homespun house. I needed to take a little bit of time to let the coffee wake me up before sitting down and talking to you guys this morning. Also, my voice takes a while to wake up, so I need that hour before you see my face in the mornings. But this is where my Advent shawl is at so far. I've done a couple of these eyelet repeats. It's really nice because it's mostly garter stitch, and then we have the rows of the eyelets, which is really, really nice. So done a little bit on this. This pattern, I have a new skein to open every Sunday. It's a Sunday Advent, and all of them are living in this little basket. So on Sunday, I'll be opening another one of those. Honestly, I need to look at how much more I need to get done by Sunday to see if I'm going to be able to actually finish week 1 in week 1. But I have some other yarn that I need to get taken care of this morning, so I wanted to share you guys what I'm planning to do today. I have this whole basket of yarn that I need to take care of today because it is December 1st and I'm ready to start some new projects. So the first skein that I'm definitely kicking up today is I have my 24 stripe Advent skein from the Cozy Knitter. It is 24 different stripes every day, and it's 250-gram skeins, and every day I'll be knitting a pair of socks. I'll be knitting a stripe on the pair of socks. So it says don't open until December 1st. It's now December 1st. So I thought, let's open it together. Are you ready? I'm so ready. So this is the Advent stripe skein. And of course, now the sun has decided to peek through. We have so many cool colors in here. So the fun thing is it's 24 different colors. None of the colors repeat within the 24 days. And the goal is to knit 1 color per day. So I'm doing vanilla socks. I'm doing toe up. I've decided my toe will be in some of these colors. And then my heel and cuff will be in Mondum in natural. So I need to cake these skeins up today, and then we'll see what the first color is. I'm very excited. And it even says like December 1st cast on at this end. Isn't that so cool? And the fun thing about the Cozy Knitter Advent is it's 24 stripes, but 24 times 2. So each of these has 48 stripes. So you can make 2 pairs of socks. I'm just doing 1 for December, but just so you know. The next thing I want to cake up and get handled today is this is my skein for my December DoSo Vista Dye Works, which is a monthly sock knit along from DoSo Vista Dye Works using her yarn. I am on the last month. I've done every month of the year, so I need to do these, and this is the color I've chosen this month. You can tell the past couple months I've done more variegated colors. I guess I'm just wanting to take a little break from stripes. So this is Chihuahua Valley. I'm unsure of how to pronounce that. I'll show it here. It's one of her variegated colorways. It's on the Viso base, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And this month I've opted to hold this double, and I will be doing mittens. So that is something you are allowed to do. You can do other small projects, socks, mittens, slack head slouch, or like muscle burrow, but it has to use more than half of the skein. And if you do mittens, I think like it has to be adult size and has to have a thumb gusset. So I'll be caking this up, so I'll be ready to cast on these mittens as soon as possible. The last skein I want to take care of today is this sock set. This is a sock set from a homespun house. It is called Christmas Jammies, and it is her 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. It is the soft sock base, and this is Christmas Jammies with Macintosh, and this is a sparkly mini skein. Can you see it? Maybe a little. So I don't necessarily know if I'll cast these on today, but would like to have this caked up so it's ready to go, because most of the projects I'm working on this month aren't super vanilla, so I'm gonna need something for out and about. So these might be my vanilla socks on standby. And then what you're actually here for, my advents. So I have gotten a homespun house advent. I got their non-superwash one. So it's 20 grams of non-superwash yarn, and then 100 gram at the end of the month. I have the Advent shawl that I showed, and then I also have the Holidays with the Yeti by Les Garçons. But this is a 12-day holiday box, so I won't be opening these until December 14th, which is so hard. But something to look forward to the rest of the month. So I have my first Advent mini skein to open today, and I'm so excited to see it. Oh, wow. So this is 100% non-superwash merino, 20 grams. It comes with the little label, and the color is copper. Wow, I'm so excited. It feels so nice, and the color is so good. I hope the whole Advent is along these terms. I think it will be. I'm so excited. Molly always does such a good job making a cohesive and fun Advent. It's so good. So I have decided I will be doing the Anderosa shawl by Lindsay Fuller, and I've bought the pattern this morning. I looked at it. That pattern has a couple different options where you can do like a 2-color, you can do a scrappy and the whole skein with it, you can do completely scrappy. So I think I'm just gonna do the completely scrappy version. I'm just gonna do the 20 grams over the 24 days and hope I love it at the end. So I need to get this. I'll just cake this up by hand, and hopefully I can cast that on. But yeah, so my plans today is to cake up as much of this yarn as I can, get this wound so I can cast on that shawl, and that's kind of the plan for the day. I still have about an hour before I need to join a meeting for work, so I'm gonna make a little bit of a list of kind of things that I want to get done today, and I'm probably gonna clean a little bit because our kitchen is a little bit a disaster zone right now, and I'm working from home today. So I normally wind my yarn on my computer desk. It's just the easiest place to set it up, but I think today I'm just gonna set up my yarn winder and Swift at the kitchen table, and then every so often when I take a break, I'll wind a skein of yarn and get these done throughout the day. I'm so excited. Okay, I am excited to take you guys with me throughout these Vlogmas videos. So my yarn is wound up, and that went actually a lot quicker than I thought it would. So here is my cozy knitter, and I'm gonna put that one in my Christmas cats bag by Stolen Minutes because it fits 2 50-gram cakes pretty perfectly. And then I have my Christmas jammies. Doesn't this look so good? When I opened that skein, I was like, oh my gosh. And then here's the little mini. So that's those together. These I think I'm gonna put in my normal Knit One Sew 2 little buntu kind of bag. I don't know. It's the little bag I can use for on the go. It is my go-to for vanilla socks on the go because I can fit my single skein in there. It's a little more precarious with the mini skein, but it's okay. And then I have my Does Vista Dye Works for the month. So it's like a mostly white, but it has like these tones of gray and like a yellowy green as well. So I think this is going to be some really nice, just simple colored mittens. Because I really wanted a pair of mittens and I don't have a pair. And so that's going to go in my Mountain State Stitches mountain bag because mountains are winter and mountains are all the time. I love mountains. So that is all of those for now. I still need to wind up my A Homespun House mini skein for today. But I have a meeting, so I can just do this during that meeting. I'm gonna wind it by hand. And yeah, I'll check in with you guys a bit later. Friends, the workday is done. We've taken Sherlock for a walk. I have changed my shirt because I have taken a shower. And now it's time to really just relax and do nothing except knit on my Advent projects and watch some Vlogmases and probably Knitty Natty's podcast. Also, I've been watching Discovery of Witches while listening to the 3rd book. I'm watching the 1st season, listening to the 3rd book so that I can watch the 3rd season. So I'm gonna watch some of that. I'm just excited to just chill and relax the rest of the night. So I was able to finish my one color on my first sock today during my meeting. So haven't even really finished any toe increases yet. I've only done a couple rows. I did start a few stitches of the next color, but it's because I needed to get to the end of this magic loop. So I'm going to grab another US 1 to do the other sock to get that one going. And I have my little spruce tree cupcake from Simply Serving. I had a Advent stitch marker club from them last year, so I have that one on, and I need to grab a stitch marker for my other sock. These are all like my holiday and Christmas stitch markers, so I'll probably grab one that kind of goes with the cupcake. Maybe this little peppermint. This little peppermint hot cocoa to go with the cupcake. Cupcakes and hot chocolate. So I'm gonna start on that, and then I'm actually finally going to start my Anderosa shawl. I did look a little ahead. I think I may need to open my day 2. I need to check really quick. Let's look together. So I guess I just read it over really briefly, and I have about 6 rows of knitting before adding in color 2. But then you only do a couple rounds of color 2 before switching back to color 1. Okay. So if I wanted to do the whole repeat today, I would need to open color 2, because then I could do 1 repeat each day. Otherwise I have a little extra knitting tomorrow. So I guess we'll see how I feel. I did do some of my planning on my lunch of what I need to do each day. So on my Advent shawl, I need to do about 10 rows to finish by Sunday. 1 stripe on each of my Advent socks, so I've done 1 of them so far. And then I have a contrast color of a mini every day for my shawl. So I don't know, we'll see if I open that other one, because I'd like to do a whole repeat today, so then that way I'm set up for the future. Decisions. Because then after that, I just wouldn't have one to open tomorrow, but then I wouldn't have to open one early anymore, I don't think. I don't know, I need to decipher that pattern a bit more and see what I need to do. Anyway, I'm gonna move to the couch and grab all my knitting. Okay, so I've finished day 1 of my Advent knitting. How crazy! So I have finished the first color on both of my socks. So I'm only at 20 stitches on each needle, 40 stitches total, and I'm increasing to 56. So I honestly don't think I'll finish the toe with tomorrow's color, so maybe day 3. So that's the first color of today. And then my Anasadora shawl. Let me make sure I'm saying it correctly. Yeah, Anasadora shawl. I've realized it's really like you need 2 days worth to really get going. So I've done 6 rows, and this is what it looks like so far. So tomorrow, once I add in day 2, I'll be able to do a lot more rows, but each day, like, I'll be working like day 2 and 1 together, and then 3 and 2, and then 4 and 3. So as you use it as an accent, and then it becomes the main the next time. So tomorrow I'll be able to get rolling more on that. So picked up now my Advent shawl. A little bit more. Worked on that couple rounds, but now it's time to go cook some dinner. So I may have gone a little crazy. After dinner, I was done with my Advent projects, other than my Advent shawl, the one by Molly. So I started working on my mittens that I'm doing for the Desert Vista Dye Works monthly sock club. It's now 9:40. We're getting ready to go to bed. At this point, I'm gonna go lay down, read a book. But basically all I've knit on after dinner is this mitten, and I'm almost done. How have I knit almost an entire mitten in an evening? I have no idea. Don't ask me how I've done this. It's DK because I'm holding the fingering weight double. And the pattern is Palmity DK, and it has a really nice arched thumb gusset. And yeah, I'm doing them on DPNs, but I just have the decreases to go and then the thumb. Anyway, I have no idea how this magic has happened in an evening. I'm really loving how this colorway is working up. I feel like it matches my shirt quite well. You can see a little more like those green blips in there. And yeah, I'm honestly astonished how quickly this has gone. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with me on December 1st, and I will see you guys in the morning.